Hello friends. So I was working on a short from one of my videos. I think it was the Aquarius. And remember, we are the whole zodiac, but words of wisdom come out for us that I wanted to share here as a collective, because sometimes we're still thinking, I'm a this sun, I'm a that moon, and we might miss these power pack messages. But in that reading, the bees had shown up, and it was talking about pure joy and happiness and all this. They were showing up to give a message to the wise, and a message that helps us become wise, right? That's the true knowledge that we're here to live and learn, not that logical linear stuff that how we were trained growing up, right? In school, these measures, quantifying, all that sort of stuff. Just like you can't measure your flour with a ruler, you have to measure it with a cup, right? Something with dimension. And that's what we're talking about here. So that's why they want me to mention this to you. They were advising against don't take from your tomorrow today. They want you to know the law of diminishing returns, that thing is perfectly positioned. The energy is building from this day, and it's there for you, ready to be activated the moment that new day comes. And when it does, it has all these added benefits. That's part of what it is. It is beneficial. That's why it is put in the place of benefit, which is the day that is coming. Not in the now. It is the now that will soon be the now, but not the current now. So in the current now, there is meat and measure for you right here. But when we take from our tomorrow, we are stripping it down and like trading whatever our country's currency is for less than half. And then you start getting weak because you trade off your power, right? And you start to get exhausted or fatigued or frustrated or any of these various energies that come from that. And then you have to start supplementing from somewhere. And as we know, supplements are expensive. And why are you having to pay for something that would have been yours anyway if you could have waited? Not the heaviness weight. And that's the difficulty when you're coming through the transition out of a tough place where maybe it was backspinning and a lot of traumatic or terrible things were happening, to get into the forward spin, which is counterclockwise, y'all. That's why we're getting rid of karma. That's why we're liberating here at this channel, is to get us into the solar system and not just the zodiac, right? That's what it's like when you're the center of yourself. The sun is the center of the universe. How shocking that they discovered that so long ago, but we humans didn't know it related to us. When we think the earth is the center of the universe, it throws off a lot of calculations and it causes confusion and chaos. So when we're just living from the zodiac instead of realizing we're the whole zodiac, because we're everything and nothing all at once, meaning the ability to grow, develop, adapt, change, have that wisdom. And that's why the bees were wanting to share this. They want you to get out of that place of the tyrant interest, because when you do borrow from your tomorrow, today it's kind of like wimpy. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today, and that's called credit. Used to, credit was only given to people who had the money, they just didn't have it on them, and you're like, okay, and they're like, I will pay you Tuesday, and here's a little something extra. So then it started coming about where people went, oh, why don't we offer credit to people who don't have any, so that then we can tether them along, and like vampire, like, instead of tapping a vein to give you fluids, they're tapping you just to take some blood whenever they need it. Oh, talk about diminishing your blood. That is our life force. That is our riches. That is our oxygen. Wow. I'm going to listen to this too, baby. I'm going to think back on what they are saying and chew on this food. I don't know how you chew honey, but I'm going to find a way to savor the flavor and know what they're saying. But they have been working with me on this, of staying in the moment, not doing escapism, of wishing for tomorrow or trying to push to tomorrow because today feels so uncomfortable. If you're experiencing that discomfort, it's because you're out of ease. So there's somewhere you're saying, how can I find my ease right now? Or you can go into the little bit of the longer effect of processing the emotions, processing the situation. Maybe if we just ask, how do I move into ease? The epiphany comes of where we were versus where we are when we ask for that. When we ask for that, we get GPSed into it like this. And so how about, instead of self-helping, you help yourself. To what? Yourself. Afford yourself. Ask that advice. Ask for the ease. Ask for where the gentleness is. Ask for where the peace is. And it will get you there so quickly because you don't have to turn back, which is another form of, that's taxation. That's taxation. We move into the future that is interest accruing. Okay. I didn't know we were going to have a money lesson, but I know. Wealth, health, wholeness, happiness, they all come from that same. So I will have to jot some of that down. If not, you could put in comments down below. Help remind us all what these little love nuggets are that showed up here today. So I'm wishing you well, and I'm wishing you wholeness. Wholeness, peace, harmony, juicy delights, all that goodness, my friend. No, I love you. Bye.